Happy National Mead Day, everyone. My name is Sabrina. This is the Mead Report, and this is my very first episode, and I'm very excited to be doing this as a video podcast, a mead review show, where once a week I am going to report on a new brand or flavor of mead. Every week, you're going to get to see every brand and flavor that I can find. I am going to try my best to review them in a way that lets people understand what they're really getting into and make informed decisions on their mead choices. I have a feeling it's going to be a really big thing. I hope that it gets to be a really big thing. It has a really rich history, and I'm always up for more reasons to have more bees. So here we are with mead. I personally am not a drinker. I have never drank alcohol because I've never liked it. And mead is the first alcohol that I have found that I can actually accidentally get drunk on because I'm just sipping it because it tastes so good. It's honey wine. It is ambrosia, nectar of the gods. And the only other place that you hear the word ambrosia is the nectar of the goddess. Look that up. And so I really relate to this mead as being very ancient and very connected to love rituals in its vocabulary, in the origins of the different types of words for mead, and in the potential hallucinogenic properties that it once was made to have for people in ceremony, and in especially the honeymoon. My favorite thing about the mead is that it relates back to my passion of creating good relationships in the world, because it relates back to the honeymoon, where couples, especially couples that had never met each other, were given a moon's worth of mead, 28 days worth of mead, to go and get to know each other without any distractions and to hopefully start a family in that time. And that was called the honeymoon. You took a moon and you drank honey, and you got to know each other and you loosened it up. And so it was humans' first way of really getting deep with one another and opening up to each other in really intimate ways. And so I'm always down for anything that increases intimacy. I haven't really been an advocate for it, but it is important to our history. As far as alcohol is concerned, I haven't really been an advocate for that increasing couples' connections. In a general sense, we try to just stay sober. But I am really excited about the history of that being the case, and I am really excited to get started with you. My cups are getting warm from running B-roll and talking and trying several different tries at this video, but I did keep them cold. And I also have meat and cheese here that I am going to use to cleanse my palate between the wines. And technically this is a wine, is a honey wine. And so I am going to start with the canned varieties at my local store. I'm going to start on the cheaper end and get more expensive. It's not going to be a direct line because there's lots of different options. But I'm going to start on the cheaper end and more affordable end and work my way up. And eventually I would love to travel and find different meads all over the country and maybe even all over the world. What a great way to get to know the world. That would be so niche, and I would find little pockets of culture that would be really exciting. So that's the ultimate dream. Maybe this channel could pay for it, maybe not. That's what I want, though, is to travel. So I think we're just gonna get started. This is the Meridian Hive Meadery. This is their basic honey flavor, and it is Austin made and Texas proud, made in Austin, Texas. And the back says, Meridian Hive depends on bees, so do you. We only use the finest honey and real fruits in our products. We partner with an amazing apiary to guarantee our honey quality, consistency, and bee health. Our delicious products are made using straight from the earth ingredients. Pick up a pack and get back to nature with us. And their hashtag is pure honey, real fruit, and you bet that'll be in my hashtags. So, ingredients: honey, yeast, and potassium metabisulfate, and obviously water. And that's it. Here we go. Oh, additionally, I think this is only 5% alcohol. Yep, it is. Let's see if I can pour this right for the camera. Will be exciting to watch me get better at this. Here we go. Oh, and she misses the first try. Oh, so good. Well, she also has on hand a paper towel because who knows how this goes. And so we have our first mead. After that, I'll figure it out. The cans are tricky. We have the first. You can see how amateur I am. I don't even pour beer. I haven't even poured beer from a can. I hope it's as funny to you as it is to me. Okay, so this is a basic honey, and it's a basic color. You can see that it is bubbly, and we are going to give it a try. Very sweet, this one. Very simple. Not much of a smell on it. Yeah. It's got almost a lemony hint to it, but it's a really, like, I can't even describe the simplicity of how much it tastes like fermented honey. It's very, very honey-y, this mead. So barely any alcohol taste, just like sparkly honey water. I mean, you couldn't have even told me there was alcohol in it if I didn't know for sure. Okay, let's try this again. I bet she gets it on the second try. Let's see. This is our first honey. Let's make sure we keep everything camera safe. And we are going to cleanse the palate with the meat and the cheese, which we did make into a heart shape because everyone loves a little cheese. That's a double. That's a double one. Okay. I have just cheddar and salami with me. Just nice and salty to cleanse the palate as we get ready for blackberry. I am not even sure that I've seen the color on this one. I've drank it. It's so tasty. Cool. So now we're going to try to pour it again. And let's see how this goes. Hey! And she got it. Ta-da! Hell yeah. So So, time to try the blackberry. Right off the bat, it's a little bit more bubbly, obviously. But I can see more bubbles, hear more bubbles. And the last one, and we're looking at this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful red color in the light, and I hope that you can see it in the whiteness in the background. It's a really special, special color with the honey and the blackberries. Let's give it a try. Like adult grape juice. Like adult grape juice. This is so good. It's a really light flavor. There are other meads that I've had that can be really thick and heavy in their flavoring and in the actual pure flavors. But this is a really light flavor. So the honey isn't strong, the alcohol isn't strong, the blackberry isn't strong. They all go together really well, and it's really easy on the palate. So cheers to that. Oh, I could drink this whole thing. No problem. Just one go. Should I try? Should I do? I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. So good. We are really feeling some type of way at this point. I'm such a lightweight because I never really drink. And so I am certainly starting to feel the alcohol a little bit, but something that I have noticed is that the mead definitely kicks in sooner than other alcohol, and especially if it's stronger. But even this stuff, I'm not sure what it is about the honey that may be easier to digest, but the alcohol certainly gets into my system faster. And so I recommend it if you need to get drunk fast, for whatever reason, as if that is a real need in the world. I hope that you have enjoyed this mess. I am going to try again next week, but I really did want to get something out on the 7th, and I really did want to document my progress start to finish. So here it is. I hope you enjoyed. Happy National Mead Day.